Wallace outside. Pachulia dishes to Butler. It's stolen by Lowry. He dishes it to Patterson. Not enough on that one as it misses.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. A decent edge and rebound thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
Raptors moving the ball around. DeRozan with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. And DeRozan. Here we go. Here's Valanciunas. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Valanciunas has got 12 now in this quarter. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent.
Changes for Chicago. Mirotic is checked in for Chandler Parsons. Butler comes in for Tony Snell. And Wallace subbed in for Sean Livingston. And then for Toronto, Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Stoke. DeRozan comes in for Terrence Ross. And it's Lowry in for Corey Joseph. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. DeRozan out there with Powell. Then there's Lowry. That's Hamilton in at the 2 spot.
This guy just isn't missing today. I mean, what a day he's had from the field.
And, you know, they've needed every one of those shots he's made, Greg. He's kept them in the ball game here.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending him to the free throw lines than to have him get that good a look.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
Here's Wallace. Toronto grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
He got whacked on that. There shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Pachulia, he's checked in for Chicago. Damari Carroll's checked in for Toronto. And he gets it to go. Pachulia's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
DeRozan's shot is good.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Lowry against Wallace. And the layup is good. Wallace has got 21.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And there's Mirotic on the assist by Wallace. And it's a 7-point Chicago lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And stolen by Williams. One-on-one here. And again, another shot framed there from Wallace. Wallace has got 23 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Chicago.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
The Bulls leading by 9. Williams passes to Wallace. Williams kicks to Wallace. Expanding his range. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 26 points for Freak.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And Toronto making a change here. Patterson's checked in. Raptors trail by 12. The dish to Carroll to stop the run. Good.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. It's good offense, is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting. What a stellar outing in this one for Wallace. He's got 26 points and a crazy number of assists. A terrific offensive combination, setting up teammates and knocking down the deep ball.
And winning basketball, Clark, there's no doubt that the two are related.
Wallace hits 2 free throws. Toronto's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Patterson a screen on Williams. Now the pass to Lowry. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Lowry's got 22.
Well, for one, he hasn't let him down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
The Bulls making a switch here. Parsons is checked in. The Bulls leading by 9. Wallace goes in. Passes it to Pachulia. It's stolen by Valanciunas. DeRozan dishes to Lowry. Back to DeRozan. This one for 3. Was shot by Lowry. No good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Outside DeRozan. Got a piece of it and taken away by Wallace. Butler passes to Wallace. And Parsons kicks to Wallace. There's the pick. Parsons dishes to Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. He feeds it to Pachulia. And Chicago scoring again.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
And Carroll gets it to go.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Wallace. Shot is no good. Good work defensively by Lowry. Raptors trail by 10. Pass to Carroll. Back to Lowry. Launches a 3. Parsons with the rebound.
Oh, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Wallace outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wallace has got 30 points.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Carroll kicks to Patterson. On the wing, DeRozan. Gets a very good look and converts. DeRozan's got 18 points now here in the second half.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team. You know, even though he's bite-sized compared to the big man on the floor, he's done some really tall work on the boards.
The feed now to Valanciunas. Ball's knocked loose. It's taken away by Wallace. Here's Butler. Trips down the breakaway slam.
That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game more, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
And if they keep up this intensity over the last few minutes of this game, it's nearly impossible to have a comeback against them.
Fires top of the key. Chicago grabs the miss. Mirotic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Wallace kicks to Parsons. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. 8 for 11 shooting so far.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Carroll with a screen on Wallace. From 15 feet away, Chicago grabs the miss.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Shot's good from Butler.
Well, they gave him some room, and he just stepped back and nailed the wide-open jumper.
Raptors trail by 16. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Lowry. Here's Valanciunas. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And good on the basket. Book it.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from DeRozan. Wallace against Lowry. Wallace left side. Pachulia the pass to Parsons. Wallace outside. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Shot's good from Butler. Here's Lowry. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message the Raptors coach was giving to his team. He told them that they simply have to step up, saying if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you've got. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game. And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And Lowry gets double teamed. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to 14, getting a little bit closer on the bucket from Valanciunas. Carroll, and the layup falls.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Wallace kicks to Pachulia. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He has a scorching 86%.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. That's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
And it's DeRozan missing.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Wallace with the ball. Guarded now by Patrick Patterson. Parsons on the wing. Back to Wallace. Fade away. Again, Chicago.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bulls.
I agree, Steve. And this is a game where the defense, Clark Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created extra possessions for them too, Kevin. Scoring opportunities they cashed in on. And that effort, a big part of what would be a nice victory tonight.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubt that they'd come out on top.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
Well, just look at his assists. I mean, that tells the story for the game right there. He was seeing the court so well, always seemed to make the right decision. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.